Alright guys, we gotta grab the impact. Gotta stop at Menards, grab a socket for the plow so we can tighten up the rubber cutting edge on the wings, and then we're gonna head out and connect the broom to the Jacobsen, and then head out to all the accounts. Let's go! Okay, so the truck was supposed to be started on auto start. For some reason it didn't, so we're gonna have to start it. Let it warm up for a little bit before we can leave. Alright, I only needed a 15/16 socket. It was $5 a socket, and this was 60. So I upgraded. Let's go! Alright guys, we just got here. First thing we're gonna do, take this extension cord and plug in the Jacobsen. Get the block heater going, get a little bit warmed up before we have to start it and move it onto the trailer. To switch the sweeper. Plug this in quick. Alright, there we go. Jacobsen's plugged in. Next thing we need to do, break out one of these sockets, tighten down these cutting edges, and then the wings will be good to go. You can take the plow out of here, take the trailer, hook it up, take the Jacobsen off the trailer, uncover the broom that's in there, hook that up to the Jacobsen, leave the snowblower here, and then go eat supper before we go out to plow. Let's go. Hey Siri, how many millimeters is 15/16 of an inch? right, so since we got the deep socket, we aren't able to get this lower one because the wrench and the socket don't fit. But this should be tight enough to hold it where it's at. So we're gonna hook the truck up to it. We're gonna lift it up and then tighten that one when it's up in the air. All right, Jacobsen's been plugged in only for about 5 or 10 minutes. Probably didn't help out a whole lot, but we're gonna see if it starts up here. And then we're gonna leave that running while we take it outside. We'll come back in here, hook up the plow to the truck, get that out of here, and then bring the Jacobsen back in and hook up the broom to it to take it home. Moment of truth, here we go. It's dead. Alright guys, as you can see, the broom is on the Jacobsen now, and I didn't record it because the battery was dead, but we got that switched over and we'll be testing the hydraulic lines to make sure everything works before we take it out, as you'll see in a little bit. As I pointed out, the light was left on in the cab for a couple of days, which was dumb because it's really not bright enough to do any good anyways, but I forgot to turn it off, so it was under 9 volts when I tried to crank it, and after being hooked up to the truck for 30 seconds, it fired right up and we were good for the whole night. So we get to the shopping center that we maintain and unload the Jacobsen, and everything goes smoothly until we arrive at our next site. When we arrive at our next site, we see that the Jacobsen is actually leaking hydraulic oil out of a slit about the size of a nickel in the power steering hose. Every time the wheels are turned, it shoots out oil like blood coming out of a vein during surgery. Fortunately, we only had about 1.5 inches of snow, and so at the church we were able to shovel all the sidewalks and use the truck on everything else. With day 2 of snow coming, we had to get the Jacobsen to our mechanic for an emergency repair, as you'll see in the next video when we go pick it up. If you're still here, thank you for sticking around to the end of this video, and to let me know who the true patrons are, go to the comment section below and type in XTR Power. If you guys couldn't tell, the Cobalt Impact Wrench may have been my favorite piece of equipment in this video, and I will have a review video later on about it. But for now, that is all I have, and I will see you guys in the next video for day 2.